and here. What are those two veins called? Brachiocephalic. Excellent. Those are the left and right brachiocephalic veins. Remember, two brachiocephalic veins, one brachiocephalic artery. They're converging to form this vein right here. What is this? Superior vena cava. This is the entire extent of it. I'm probably going to have to erase it so we can see. Oh, that's okay. All right, so let's come back up here. And you can see some subclavian veins there, right? This is the left subclavian. Here is the right subclavian. Coming in, and this is different than on the cat. On the cat, we have the two big external jugulars, right? What are these right here? Internal jugulars. The internal jugulars come in with the subclavians, merge to form the brachiocephalics. Okay? External jugulars are quite small, so we're going to ignore those. Then we've got a situation in the arms, and it looks at first to be futile because the arms are like this, and you're like, oh my goodness, where's the cephalic, where's the basilic, where's the brachial? But actually, I think we can figure this out because if you're in proper, put yourself in proper anatomical position right now. Put yourself there. What major vein goes down the middle on each side? Nope. I'm sorry, not the midline. Medial. I said middle. You are correct. The brachial goes down the middle. I meant medial. Which one? Basilic. Basilic. What goes on the outside? Cephalic. Raise your arms up like this. Now, your basilic's up here. Cephalic's out here. Okay? As long as your arms are palms like this, what do you got? Brachial will be run right down the midline. So we've got basilic facing inland, and we've got cephalic still on the outside. So if we're looking, here's cephalic right there. Okay. Here's cephalic right there. And let's just name it so we don't forget it. Okay, now the cephalic you can always find no matter what position the arms are in, because remember, it converges with the subclavian, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. But the basilic and the brachial, they fuse to form the axillary. So check this out. This is the axillary all the way to here. And over here, this is the axillary all the way to there. See where the two veins converge? So this is the axillary, this is the subclavian right there. And the cephalic comes into the subclavian and fuses with the axillary. So now, whoops, now we just have to, oh, I've lost my glasses under there somewhere. We have to figure out what's this and what's this. So when you had your arm like this, you said this was basilic. Now the basilic is on the, where is it? This isn't it. This is cephalic here. Basilic's out here, isn't it? Basilic's out here. So it's going to be the far one. So let's see. I've got a sloppy little mixture here. And I think that means that this one right there is basilic. And this one right here is brachial. Which, something's, let's do this. There we go. So, again, this right here, if you turn it, is brachial. Why can't I? There we go. Oh, I think my shirt is. There's brachial. And this one right here is basilic. I said cephalic, didn't I? This is basilic. So which two veins converge right here to form the median cubital vein? The basilic and the cephalic. Very good. The basilic and the cephalic. Excellent. Okay, so that's up in the head, neck, and shoulders. Let's move on, and I want to go back to transparent soft tissue, and let's put her back in position. Can I do that? No, I've got the pen on. And we've got the inferior vena cava. Again, at the iliac crest, we've got common iliac crest, right and left. We have external and internal iliacs, internal and external iliacs. And if I put the bone on, we have right here the branching into the great saphenous and the femoral. Okay, do you guys see that? Great saphenous and the femoral. So, again, look at your hallmarks. If we come on down and we look here, let's see how the popliteal is. Where are we at? Here's, yeah, the popliteal's ghosted back behind there. What else did I have you know? Did I have you know the little saphenous vein? Is that on there? The small saphenous? Was the small saphenous on there? That's on the lateral aspect.
She's trying to remember which one she's
Is it? Yeah, can you check and see if I told you small saphenous or just great?
inferior vena cava, common iliac vein, external iliac vein, internal iliac vein, femoral vein, great long saphenous vein, popliteal vein, small short saphenous vein.
Okay, so on the lateral aspect, so the great saphenous vein comes all the way down here. The longest vein on the body, it is taking up all of the middle. It's superficial right here, great saphenous, ouch. But on the lateral aspect, remember we called this the fibular area, right down there is the small saphenous vein. So that's it, and it's in the foreleg. You're looking at that. So that's pretty straightforward.
And you also have the anterior tibial vein.
Which on here is anterior tibial vein, small saphenous. Anterior tibial vein is right here, I believe. So again, running along the tibia, the vessels that we missed are the gonadal ones, and I want to come back up here. Let's get rid of this and the renals. So let's look at the renal veins and the gonadals, because here was where the asymmetry lay. We've got the kidneys now, and you can see the renal veins. Nobody has problems seeing those, right? I wanted to see, because I didn't think she had good gonadal. She's got a gonadal one where this is not good. Let's take the bones off so that we can see the soft tissue only. They don't have the left gonadal vein. Do you guys see a left gonadal vein? I do not see a left gonadal vein. This is not it, actually. It's going out from, and I don't see a right gonadal vein. Interesting. So it looks like the model, the female model, left the gonadal veins off of. And as far as hepatic portal veins go, now here, if we put her back in position, I am not certain. We've got, we certainly have a superior mesenteric, and I believe we've got the inferior mesenteric with the gastrosplenic. Let me show you. Where's my? I'm going to use yellow for hepatic portal. So this, all of this right here, that's superior mesenteric vein. And this coming from down here, do you see all this? That is inferior mesenteric vein. The arrangement is a little bit different than what we saw in the cat. So that's why I have you learn it on the cat, not on the human. But here, this is coming from the gastrosplenic, and they join up with the inferior, and then they flow in here. And so this right here, that's the hepatic portal vein. So this is superior mesenteric vein, inferior mesenteric vein, and gastrosplenic vein coming to the hepatic portal vein right there. And so it's a little bit different than the cat, but the cat is so beautiful usually on a hepatic portal system that that's where I want you to know it, because that's where I'll be pinning it. So slight differences, but still, you know, very obviously draining the gut viscera and going to the liver. Let's go back, clean up, and